Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm here to film another reaction video for you guys. I thought this one might be a little bit more interesting because it's a video called 0 to $1,000 a day dropshipping challenge. You know, a lot of people are trying to tell me dropshipping is dead, all this bullshit. But I always tell people, you know, it's not dead, it just changed for sure. So yeah, I'm interested to see how this guy does it, and then I'll kind of let you guys know my thoughts about it. If you guys are new here, my name is Tony, and I've been in the e-commerce space for probably 4 to 5 years now. I don't claim to be super successful, to be honest with you, but I have a little bit of knowledge, so I just come on here to kind of share my thoughts. That's all. Okay, let's start this video.
I'm gonna start from complete scratch and try to get an online business to $1,000 per day in a single week from this exact bedroom. And we'll make a bet. If I don't get there by the end of 7 days, I'll buzz my head bald, which I really don't want to do. Not sure if I can take the confidence hit right now, so the stakes are high. So what kind of online business will we be starting here? Well, if you guessed the same kind that I've been talking about for the last 3 to 4 years on this channel, then you guessed right. Dropshipping. Dropshipping is where you find a product, usually on AliExpress, for let's say $5. Build a website selling it for $20, market it, and then people buy that product from you for $20. You take the 20, send them the product for $5, and you keep the 15 as profit. Now, some people will tell you that it's dead, oversaturated, but I'm here to tell you, now this might be a controversial statement, but selling products online is not a dying business.
No, Amazon is dying.
What is he saying? No. There's no way.
Brick and mortar.
However, there's one big major thing that I want to introduce and that we're going to be doing differently this time around. So in the past, it made the most sense to advertise using Facebook ads, but as those grew more expensive, more strict, more regulated, and just less effective, why am I wearing this NFT augmented reality cowboy hat? Because I don't know where I put my real one, but also because there's a new sheriff in town and an ad platform that frankly feels like the Wild West. TikTok advertising. I know, sounds ridiculous. Advertising on the endless scroll of doom app that only kids and this guy use.
Shopping for a Rolls Royce with a $600 beanie.
Yes, absolutely. Right now, it's kind of in like this perfect zone where the ad platform is new enough and there's not enough people using it for the ads to be overly expensive and have the same issues as Facebook ads. But it's just developed and advanced enough to where you can definitely get sales with it.
Step 1. Find a product. Nothing goofy, like some lion bracelet.
Yeah, let's pause that for a second there. I definitely do agree with his first point, and that Facebook cost has really gone up ever since iOS 15 got introduced. And that's mainly because Facebook is not able to read as much of your data as before. So, you know, like a lot of advertisers are kind of struggling. And TikTok is a space that's more, like you said, like the wild, wild west right now, where it seems like it's very cheap to acquire customers and it's very just sporadic kind of thing. But right off the bat, I want to say that TikTok advertising is not for every product, just because the demographic on there is just so much younger, right? And it's more like a impulsive buy kind of platform rather than, let's say if you wanted to invest in something that's more like a long-term and a quality product, you know, you might not really want to buy it off of TikTok. So that's something to think about.
Lion bracelet from 2015.
So there's a lot that plays into what makes a good winning product, but for TikTok especially, it needs to have some sort of wow factor, and I personally mainly sell products that solve some sort of problem. It's just the easiest type of product to market. You don't need to be a creative genius to sell someone a product that fixes a problem that they already have. I was actually gonna run this up outside of YouTube because it's really a good product. It's unsaturated, but I just don't really have the mental capacity for another store right now, and I don't want to do you guys dirty and blur it throughout the whole video, so I'm just gonna give it up. Take a guess. What does this do? Introducing the microcurrent device. Now, we all obviously know that when you go to a skincare clinic or salon, there's a treatment you can get called the microcurrent. It sends electricity to your face, and because our muscles are connected to the skin, you end up getting this face lifting effect. But you don't want to spend thousands on microcurrent treatments every single week, and your time is valuable. Driving in traffic to the salon, waiting in line in the waiting room, then you gotta wait for the skin doctor to do their thing, then you have to drive back in traffic. I have a product that will let you do this all in the comfort of your very own home. Real jargon, I mean, come on, that's an easy no-brainer. Swipe up, add to cart. All seriousness, these microcurrent devices sell for like $300 to $500 online, and we can get ours for around $15 to $20 shipped from AliExpress. So now that we have our product, let's build a store.
Step 2. Build a website that doesn't look like an early 2000s infomercial scam.
It basically needs to look like one of those woke infographics that people will put up on their IG stories after any major world event or social problem comes to light. Like actually on some no troll vibes, that's basically the aesthetic that you want to go for. At least for our product that's in the skincare beauty niche. What are we gonna name our store? Skinfion. What does it mean? I don't know. Well, it's kind of like contemporary, right? What does it mean to you? I could easily see Skinfion on a billboard or in Sephora. So I ended up working on this website for a total of 2 sessions, about 2 hours the first day and 2 to 3 on the second. I was hoping to get this done all in one day given our time constraints. So second day in, we were already kind of falling behind, and the possibility of a buzz cut just absolutely started looming over me in an ominous manner. This is my all-new dropshipping store, and today I'm going to review it. I will first give you a tour of all of its quirks and features, and then I'll take it out on the road and give it a B-Treasy score. Doug DeMero reference. Anyways, here we are on the homepage of our store. The homepage actually doesn't even really matter because you're going to be sending traffic to your product page, and most, I'd say like 99% of people won't ever get out of the product page to explore the rest of your website. So let me actually show you the important part, which is our product page. Everything on here is pretty simple, but I think it looks kind of clean.
Okay, right off the bat, I'm really loving the site. It looks, honestly, I'm pretty sure he has a lot of experience building Shopify websites, so he probably knows what templates to use, and like he probably picked some good staple ones that are his go-to. Right off the bat, like the site is very neutral, very simple. It looks like a skincare kind of website. You know, the colors are the pastel colors, so that's very popular among skincare brands right now. And what he just talked about the product page is very valid, because a lot of times when you run an ad, you want to link the advertisement directly to the page where you're able to check out that specific product. Check out as in purchase it. So instead of linking them to the homepage, that's one extra step that you took away from them that they don't need to go through, and you'll see a significant increase in conversion rate. That's a very fundamental thing in the e-commerce space. But so far, this guy has, you know, it's pretty great. I like everything he talked about. He even showed us the product, which is very great. Let's continue.
We have a product description with some before and afters, some how to use type menus, and then a video of how the product actually works. And then scrolling all the way down, that's where I imported all of the reviews.
Step 3. Create an advertisement that looks like it was made by someone over the age of 12.
Okay, so it's day 2. We're finished with the website, so it's time for the advertisement. And for that, I'm going to be using a service that kind of scrapes the internet, scrapes AliExpress supplier videos of the product online into one single video that we can use as an advertisement. And that costs $50. I ended up working on the advertisement for a bit on day 2. Day 3, I got the $50 ad I ordered, which here's how that looked like. Edited some different scroll stoppers in the beginning, uploaded some different variations of it to our Skinfion TikTok account, and we were pretty much ready to launch.
Step 4. Get your money up, not your funny up. Run up some ads, G.
It's now time to install the TikTok pixel on our website, which is what will allow TikTok to gather data and optimize our advertisements. So we'll install it by connecting our Shopify account to our TikTok app.
Okay, let's stop for a second. What he just talks about was scraping the website for videos of this product. I've actually never heard of that before, and it sounds pretty good. I wonder what that program is called. Yeah, it doesn't tell you, but I'm sure if you look hard enough, you'll be able to find that program. And I like how he just clipped it up. Did you see, like, he clipped it up into a bunch of different TikTok videos and just posted it out there? That's really smart. Like, it's a very easy way to build some credibility, you know, build up the social media account so that when other people look at it, they're like, oh, it's already, you know, been around for a while or whatever.
Ads account. Okay, so after I press this submit button, our ad account will either go into pending, which looks like this, for like up to 2 whole days. And if that happens, we can't really do anything. We'll just have to wait it out, which is really gonna mess with our time constraint here. Or it could get approved right away and we can start running ads right now. So let's see. Let's go. We're approved from the get-go.
With this rite of passage from TikTok, B. Treasy eagerly hopped on the platform, absolutely clapped out 10 different ad sets, and launched those suckers straight into the metaverse.
Right, so same day here, I just got a notification from TikTok and our ads are not approved. And even worse, it's not like oh, we don't like this or that about your ad, please fix. Product promoted on the ad/landing page belongs to a prohibited industry of the targeted location in your ad. Which isn't true. You can sell makeup on TikTok in the US. So when I get home, I'm gonna have to submit this for a manual review, which can take up to around 2 days. Which means our new updated time frame here is after the review, they have to approve us. That'll bring us to day 6, meaning the next day, day 7, we have to do $1,000 that day or buzz cut. Our schedule couldn't be any tighter. They always say it takes 2 days for a manual review, and they're not lying. It usually takes exactly 2 days. Maybe they can get to ours a little quicker just this time somehow, but if not, it's a crazy tight schedule here. Day 5, TikTok said, end of day 6, we finally heard back from the talk, but I've been trying to get my circadian rhythm on lock, so I was asleep by the time they replied. Day 7 here, and we didn't get approved. Joanna from TikTok says we are basically selling a pharmaceutical product. I usually never have an issue where they're this off on why they won't approve an ad, but nonetheless, I did some pondering, and I think they might be confused because I have the ingredients of the serum that is meant to be used with a microcurrent device on the product page here. So I'm going to try to move that section away from our product page and then create some new ad sets and try to launch those. Because I actually kind of get it from their perspective. If there's a bunch of pharma related ingredients listed on the product page, I can see how they might think that it's a pharmaceutical product. And sure enough, that was actually it. With this one swift move, our new ads got approved and started running. And on day 7 at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, about 30 minutes after the ads started delivering, and after about 100 store visitors, we just got our first sale, and it only took like 30 minutes of the store actually running and the ads delivering. Here, let me refresh it for you guys. $47.98. We got 124 store sessions and 26 live visitors right now. If the ads keep running smooth for the end of the day, we still have 5, 6, 7 hours for us to hit our goal. I don't know. Are we about to hit a last second clutch move? I will admit the ads have been running a little sporadically, but it's 8:44 p.m. and we are at $275. But if you look at the last hour, we've seen a pretty major spike here. So I'm thinking maybe they're just now starting to get dialed in and optimized, and we need $700 in sales. 3 hours left. It's like $200 an hour. I mean, it's still possible. I still have some hope, okay?
Little did B. Treasy know that this would be his last sale for the day. Shortly after filming this clip, TikTok paused all of his ads because, according to them, he was promoting medicine.
Okay. It's day number 8, which means 7 days has passed and we didn't hit the goal yesterday. First off, I'm not giving up. Last night when TikTok paused all of our ads, I went back in and removed any and all sussy language from our website. So where it said stuff like serum, I replaced it with gel. Just anything that could possibly have a medical or pharmaceutical connotation, I replaced those words with synonyms. And then instead of waiting 2 days for a manual review, I changed the ending of our URL, our link to the product page, and then remade all of the ad sets, but now they were leading to this new product page. It's not new, I just changed the URL. And I guess sometime around 4 a.m. they got approved and probably started delivering around 6 a.m. because it's currently 12 o'clock and we are at $375 in sales. I think we got to the root of the problem and everything seems to be running smooth now, but it is day number 8. You know, realistically, if we count the days that I was actually working, we're only on like day 5. Nah, I'm kidding. I made the stupid, cocky little bet, and I'd feel bad if I refilmed an intro where we didn't do the challenge or updated it to 8 days, so let's do the buzz. 2:56 p.m. and we are at $835. So our first full day of actually running the store, and it's looking like it might even be a $2,000 day. That's TikTok ads right now. It's crazy. Now, as you guys know, I do have a course that I launched about 2 years ago that was targeted at beginners. Before, it focused on dropshipping through Facebook ads and Instagram theme pages, but given that, as you guys saw, hands down, the easiest way to get into dropshipping right now has to be TikTok ads, I actually sat down and redid the whole thing from scratch just to update it, and it'll now focus on TikTok ads. But by the time you're watching this video, the whole course is completed, updated, and ready to go. So
I see. So he's trying to sell you a course about TikTok ads at this point. But no, so far in the video, I overall think this is very great. Honestly, anybody can replicate exactly what he did. And the only tricky part I will kind of see is if you don't have experience writing TikTok ads or like creating ads, like it will be a little bit difficult. That kind of stuff takes, you know, years of experience to build up and kind of have like a gut feeling almost, right? So at the end of the day, it is kind of like a gamble sort of thing. I don't want to say it's a gamble, but you know what I mean, right? But also I would be interested to know how much money he spent on TikTok throughout the last 4 days of being advertised or something like that to get those kind of sales. I definitely think like the conversion rate is very healthy. It seems like it's around a 1% conversion rate, which is very, very realistic. I think my store gets like 0.9% right now. But yeah.
If anyone is interested in taking advantage of this new wave of TikTok dropshipping, it'll be linked below where you can find out more information about it, or you can go to biaheza.com and that'll redirect you there. Honestly, people saw results with the first version, and now with TikTok ads and just the fact that this new version is so much better, I mean, I think we're gonna see some ridiculous results coming from people enrolled in the course in the coming months. Like even on some non-salesy vibes, I 100% stand by this product. And just like that, we have our bittersweet victory here. It's currently 4:30 p.m. We spent a total of $330 on TikTok ads, and that brought in a total of 22 orders worth $1,019. I'll put up the exact math up on the screen, but I believe for this first full day of running, we're walking away with around $300 profit. Even if we don't account for the fact that we could start scaling the store and get to like $10,000 per day. Well, actually, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I haven't tested this product before. Maybe it wouldn't be profitable running at 10 grand per day, but I'm sure you can play around with some new ad creatives and the pricing structure of the product and make something work. So in just 7 days, using a laptop and half of a phone, we built up a business that's on track to do 6 figures, and it's very likely that this could be a 7-figure business. Even if you don't buy my course, you don't try TikTok dropshipping, I hope this video shows you how realistic it is to actually make money with an online business. It might take a few attempts and obstacles on the way, but you don't have to be a genius to succeed with it.
Okay, let's just end it here. Okay, so I just saw the advertising numbers, assuming that's real, right? $300. But he spent that in like 4 days, which is honestly a lot of money. $100 a day on ads is quite high. You know, even my business right now, like we don't do that. It's just a lot of money, right? But so $300 for $1,000 worth of sales, and then I think the product, I want to say the product was like maybe 30% of the sales price or something like that maybe. So that means that it leaves him with a net profit of 40%, which is very healthy, and honestly I really think that's realistic and it's good. But one more thing you need to account for is the refunds. For a product like this, I can kind of, so the thing with dropshipping is that a lot of time the quality control just really isn't there, and refunds can kind of be a big problem, right? So if he only has 40% margins, you know, refunds eat up a few bit of it. Honestly, I don't know if you can make too much money off of this product. But no, overall, it's a very good video. It's a good overview of how he's right, how simple it is. But obviously, there's little nitty gritty details. But overall, that's all it is. That's all it is overall, right? And so the two things I would say to keep in mind here is just finding the product itself is going to be difficult. You know, you don't just come up with a product. One very unique feature about his product is that it's very like, I want to say it's very TikTok. What I mean by that is that it's very flashy. Like it shows the effect. You know, it's very like an impulse buy sort of product that suits TikTok. Circling back to basically what I talked about earlier. But yeah, overall great video. This guy, Biaheza. Honestly, this is a legit video. I don't know if you should buy his course, but honestly, 8.5 out of 10.